ladies and gentlemen, I'm meadsy69. Welcome back to the channel. In today's replay, today's video, we have World of Dummies. We have World of Dummies, get him banned, but also it's the biggest heartbreak love story that you'll ever see in the game. So basically, this game which we're watching here, not much happens, but it's the fact that something does happen that leads to the next battle that we're going to see. So both battles are pretty much the same for this video. I do apologise if you do hear any talking or tannoying in the background. I am at work. Unfortunately, you might hear some background noise. So we got a KV4. The KV4 is a brilliant tank. When played correctly, this tank is absolutely fantastic. Now, the love story, what I'm talking about here, is between the KV4 and the enemy T54 lightweight. Yes, the enemy T54 lightweight. So, of course, this guy comes around, gets in a great position, and he's going to perform really, really well. He's going to bounce a lot of damage, he's going to do a lot of damage, and he is, of course, going to reap the rewards until the next game, until he meets the love of his life, or so on, and then ruins his life. So just as you think some people like really sportsman-like, yeah, it kind of puts a downer on that. So just keep an eye out on the T54 lightweight. Not much really does happen this game, but leading up to the end, we'll talk about what's going to happen. So the T54 lightweight in a decent position, is in a really, really good position over the river, which is where he should be. But unfortunately, that guy just does not have the pen to deal with the KV4. So most of his shots are going to bounce, and in the end, he's going to kind of like give up. So far, 1,500 blocked damage that this KV4 has done. Now, when you are top tier, you can do that an awful lot. Now, just look, he's almost bouncing everything that comes his way. He's on 1,700 damage, and he's blocked 1,700 damage as well. There's the T54 lightweight, gives him a little 350 block damage as he is trying to run away. That is now 2.2k block damage. Look at all the tanks around him. Look at his angles. Nobody can pen him. No, well, apart from 127 damage from the T54. So that is now just about 3k block damage. Gets a beautiful shot there, and there goes the T54. So the T54 lightweight is now dead. He's down dead. He doesn't say anything, if I'm honest. He doesn't. It's not what he says, it's what he does. So right now it is a 6 versus 4. He's still bouncing 3,365 block damage, and there is still quite a lot of hit points out there. He's on 2.6k damage, and at the moment it just looks a walk in the park. However, they are losing on supremacy points, so if they want to get this win, yes, there is only 3 tanks left, but if that Indian Panzer decides to run away, then anything could actually happen. But at this stage in the game, they have managed to clear that guy and the T29, and now it is just the Indian Panzer, who doesn't even really want to run away. So overall, it is a very easy game from our KV4 here. Done a fantastic job at blocking. Didn't have to do much. He just had to angle his tank. But 4k block damage, 4k normal damage, and of course that does result in the mastery badge. So where's the love story? You know, what am I on about? Well, what actually happened after this game? So the T54 lightweight, you know, thinking that, okay, the KV4's done a mastery. He's blocked all this damage. He's done all this damage. This guy seems a really, really good player. So I am going to send this guy a platoon request. Yeah, you know what? He's a good player. I want to play with him, you know? And, you know, some people do that. Some people do that. Often, if someone has a really good game, then some people might be like, hey, you want to toon? Like, I'd love to toon with you. You're a really good player. So the KV4, being the KV4, yeah, you know what? No worries. I will platoon with you. You know, I've got no harm in that. So let's roll. You know, I'm going to drive the Emil 1. You drive the T54 lightweight just like you did, and let's roll together. You know, proper love story. T54 lightweight loses, gets battered by the KV4, joins in the platoon. You know, joins friends, and now they are rolling together. yeah, it doesn't quite end how we wanted it to end. He only wanted to platoon with this guy so he could block him. Yes, he was not happy. He's not a sportsman. Like, there's no sportsmanship in it. You know, he got wrecked, absolutely wrecked in the last game, and he couldn't get over that. You know, he could not. It's like you've cheated on your partner, and this is his revenge. This is the T54 lightweight's revenge, because this guy wrecked him in the last game. He didn't even kill him. It wasn't even him that killed him, but just because the T54 couldn't pen the KV4 and he got wrecked by the KV4, this is what he wanted to do. He didn't want to say anything in the chat. Maybe, well, probably can't. I don't know if it's an EU server or not, but I don't know if the chat's working. But yeah, you know, let's just join platoons and make out that I want to play with this guy because he's a really good player. And then this happens. It's you've got to laugh at it. Obviously, for our guy in the Emil, it's not a funny situation. It really isn't. When you're thinking, you know, this guy wants to be my friend. This guy really wants to be my friend and play with me. You know, I don't platoon so often, so you know what? He seems a nice guy. He's, you know, the sportsmanship there. I wreck him, and then he wants to play with me. Why not? He seems like a genuine nice guy. And then this happens. You know, he's still driving the T54 lightweight. He has no intention of playing the battle at all. All he wants to do is sit there and block the Emil, and that is all he wants to do. And it's at the moment it's 7 versus 3. Of course, these two guys are there. The Glacial is over there. There we go. The chat is there, so people can chat in this game. So he doesn't say nothing. He doesn't. So T54 literally in 2 games does not say a single thing. Nothing up until at this point. Anyway, I'm not sure if he still says stuff leading on, but he just nothing. No words. Doesn't even message him saying about a platoon. He just sent a platoon request, and that was it. And there we go. He's dead. 1 versus 7 or 1 versus 6. And at this point, even if you are in the Emil, yeah, it's just too much to handle. And of course, it is game over. So there we go. Love story gone bad. It is a love story turned sour. So I hope you enjoyed today's video, guys, as much as I did. Yeah, it's not nice for the Emil, but it was kind of funny from an outsider's point of view. But I hope this doesn't happen to you. This guy still needs to be banned because there's no place in Blitz for this kind of behaviour. But, you know, we get some laughs out of it. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'm Meadsy, and I'll catch you all soon. Bye-bye.